This is Autofocus, the Philippines' premier motor show. Here are our features on this episode of Electronic Magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market. A pickup from Mitsubishi, the all-new Triton GLS 2WD AT, and a compact SUV from Maxus, the D60 Pro. Plus, a feature-to-feature comparison of two subcompact SUVs, the Honda HR-V V-Turbo CVT versus the Hyundai Creta GLS IVT. On Autopedia, we'll talk about the Boost controller. And together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the highlights of the Toyota Go Electrified event as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this episode of Electronic Magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Mitsubishi. After much teasing from Mitsubishi, the Triton has arrived. This car review checks out the Mitsubishi Triton GLS two-wheel drive automatic transmission, one of the 7 options of the all-new pickup made available locally.
Mitsubishi Motors Philippines excited pickup enthusiasts by heralding the arrival of the Triton, an all-new pickup that replaces the Strada well ahead of its formal launch. The Triton finally arrived in the new year with 7 variants across 4 trim levels and 3 4-wheel drive and 4 2-wheel drive options. Atop the Triton variants with 2-wheel drive is a GLS 2-wheel drive automatic transmission. In the metal, the Triton GLS 2WD AT looks even more impressive. It shares the same fascia that is all square and rectangles, exuding solid strength and durability, while still hewing close to the dynamic shield design. The massive grille flanked by thick C-shaped frames that house the headlights and fog lights while propping up the DRLs add to the striking quality of the Triton fascia. The GLS is 5,320mm long, 1,865mm wide, and 1,795mm tall, with a 3,130mm long wheelbase and a ground clearance of 222mm. The Triton cargo bed has an inner length of 1,555mm, a width of 1,545mm, and a height of 525mm. Those who will load cargo on the Triton should know the cargo floor sits 820mm off the ground. The Triton GLS 2-wheel drive automatic transmission has much of the exterior features of the top-of-the-line Triton Athlete 4-wheel drive AT, which can be easily distinguished by its metallic black bumpers, garnish, and gray accents. The Triton GLS 2-wheel drive features multi-projector LED headlights with manual leveling and auto on-off function, front LED fog lights, LED daytime running lights, LED signal lights on heated door mirrors that power fold and adjust, LED rear combination light, and high-mount stop lamp integrated into the tailgate, rain-sensing wipers, sport bar, roof-mounted short pole antenna, and 4 cargo bed inner hooks. The Triton GLS also features side steps, front undercover, skid plate, and 18-inch silver alloy wheels wrapped by 265/60 R18 tires. Mitsubishi also went all out in furnishing the Triton cabin with amenities for the comfort and other trendy needs and wants of drivers and passengers. One gets into the Triton GLS 2-wheel drive automatic transmission cabin conveniently with a keyless operation system. The cabin is roomier and seats quite comfortable, upholstered in high-grade black fabric with stitching. The driver and front passenger seats slide, recline, and adjust for height, but only manually. It's also roomy in the rear for the Triton with bench seat featuring a fold-down armrest with cup holder and adjustable headrests. The dash has some soft surfaces and appears well laid out with an instrument cluster featuring 7-inch color LCD. Set in the middle like a tablet is a 9-inch touchscreen display of the multimedia system that features AM/FM radio, Bluetooth, USB connectivity, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The system comes with 2 rotary controls with an easy reach of driver. Mitsubishi is aware of how smartphones, tablets, and other devices are now indispensable in daily living and have installed 2 charging portals types A and C for those in front and another 2 for those in the rear. The system comes with GPS navigation and the audio plays through 6 speakers. Underneath the multimedia system are the central vents for the dual-zone automatic air conditioning system. The Triton GLS features a little bit of leather on the steering wheel and gearshift knob. The steering wheel tilts and telescopes and comes with controls for audio system as well as cruise control. During the rollout of the Triton, Mitsubishi execs said the all-new pickup was designed and built from scratch with customer suggestions called from many parts of the world in mind. One important objective was to make a pickup that is a comfortable drive in city streets, highways, and country roads, paved and unpaved. The Triton GLS manifests this objective with a pickup that is powered by a 2.4-liter turbocharged direct-injection diesel engine that generates 183 horsepower and 430 Nm of torque. A 6-speed automatic transmission sends power and torque smoothly to the rear wheels. The comfortable ride is provided by a suspension system that uses independent wishbones with coil springs and leaf springs in the rear. Stopping power comes from a brake system that uses ventilated discs in front and leading and trailing drums in the rear. Mitsubishi is embracing the trend toward shoehorning as much advanced driver assist systems into flagship models. The GLS AT is in essence the flagship variant of the Triton 2-wheel drive lineup and is crammed with ADAS tech. Driver assist features include active stability and traction control, hill start assist, trailer stability assist, forward collision mitigation system with pedestrian detection, blind spot warning system with lane change assist, rear cross traffic alert, auto high beam. Parking and maneuvering in tight spaces are made easier with 360-degree camera. And for safety and security, the Triton GLS 2-wheel drive automatic transmission is equipped with driver and passenger side airbag, driver's knee airbag, 5 3-point ELR seatbelts, ISOFIX and tether anchors, emergency stop signal.
The Triton GLS 2-wheel drive automatic transmission perhaps provides the most value for money among the 7 options rolled out locally. If you really don't need 4-wheel drive, then the GLS is for you. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
Isuzu D-Max.
I'm a revolution.
Into new heights.
Welcome back to Autofocus. We now have the latest auto industry news.
Honda Cars Philippines celebrated Valentine's Week, taking members of media on a road trip to the Mary Mother of Mercy Home for the Elderly and Abandoned Foundation in Laguna.
Today we are conducting the special Valentine's Day test drive for the HRV and the BRV. And we are going to the Mary Mother of the Mercy House, and on the way to the place, we are going to highlight the USP of those models, especially the space and the versatility, which really suit to the family-oriented Filipino lifestyle.
While at the Mary Mother of Mercy Home, members of media got to share the joy of making art with its elderly residents.
So also for the BRB, especially this is definitely the top-selling model for the HCPI. So we are really happy to more customers to serve with this model.
Honda is looking forward to more exciting and heartwarming events while pushing its advocacy for safety and a no-accident future.
So this is actually the very first test drive event for us starting 2024. And for this year, we are expecting to introduce more Honda Sensing, Honda Connect, and the eHEV to serve more customers.
Kia Philippines invited members of media to a ride and drive event starring the newly launched Seltos.
We're here at the Old Grove Farmstead outside Lipa, Batangas to celebrate with the media the launch of the Kia Seltos. This is an excellent opportunity for us to continue revealing what we feel is an amazing portfolio within Kia. This is a portfolio that has an offer for models for a variety of different customers. The Seltos to us is an excellent example of the ICE offerings that the Kia brand has. We think it's particularly important to be in a location like here in Batangas because it really gives the consumer a sense of what the drive feels like along the highways, along different kinds of terrain, and to really experience the model for themselves. This is going to be a flagship component of the Kia portfolio. We think this is a model that will resonate broad throughout the country. And this will be one component of what we think is a very exciting portfolio for the consumers for Kia in the Philippines. This is the 5th year anniversary with the Ayala AC Motors and the Kia brand. It's an exciting milestone for us. We feel that we're really just getting started. This is a brand that has really resonated with the Philippine community locally, and we're looking forward at what the next years could bring for the partnership. Kia is a very unique OEM in that they champion innovation. They want to ensure that their technologies are available to a variety of different customer segments. It's very rare that you have a brand that has an offering in ICEs, hybrids, and EVs as competitively as Kia. I call on all of you consumers to come try this new vehicle, to test it out for yourselves and really see the value that the Kia brand can bring you.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We should take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
A moment can make all the difference.
Don't put up a fight. Make your own decision.
Next Gen Ford Territory. Own the moment.
Hello, I'm Johan Tiu from Sonax Philippines. We are at LG2 E. Rodriguez, and we will be showcasing our new DIY line, what we call the Extreme Ceramic Series from Sonax. The next one that we're gonna show you how to use is a ceramic ultra slick detailer. So this product is your quick solution to instantly apply a ceramic coating on your car and also instantly clean it. Give it an instant gloss, instant solution for a gloss. So this is very easy to use. So you just spray on a clean microfiber cloth, then just apply it on the body of your car. Oh, but make sure your car is also clean and doesn't have any dirt. So after applying, spray some water so you can see the water beading hydrophobic effect instantly. So this product can give you a ceramic coating that could last you around 8 to 16 car washes. So there you go. So that's how easy it is to apply the Extreme Ceramic series from Sonax. For more information, you can visit our FB page, which is Sonax Page Official, our IG page, which is also Sonax PH Official, and TikTok page, which is also Sonax PH Official. So it's very easy to find us. Thank you.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Here's our comparison of the latest automobile models belong to the same category on Head to Head. This edition of Head to Head pits the Honda CR-V VX Turbo CVT all-wheel drive against the Hyundai Tucson GLS automatic transmission in a spec-to-spec comparison.
The compact SUV segment has grown into a huge melee of combatants. So it should be fun and informative to seek out a couple of combatants and pit them in a duel and check out their armaments. On one side of this duel is the Honda CR-V VX Turbo CVT AWD, the mid-price variant of the model in the local lineup, priced at 2.28 million pesos. On the other is the Hyundai Tucson GLS AT, the lower priced of two variants in the local lineup at 1.57 million pesos. The Honda CR-V VX Turbo CVT AWD is 4,691 millimeters long, 1,866 millimeters wide, and 1,691 millimeters tall, and with a 2,700 millimeter long wheelbase and a minimum ground clearance of 208 millimeters than its siblings. Hyundai lists the Tucson at 4,630 millimeters long, 1,865 millimeters wide, and 1,665 millimeters tall, with a 2,755 millimeter long wheelbase. Honda has equipped the CR-V with many of the advanced exterior lighting and features expected in top-grade SUVs. Full LED headlights with auto on-off function and high beam support system, LED DRLs, sequential front turn lights, LED front fog lights, and side turn signal lights integrated into the door mirrors. One can adjust the headlight beam elevation manually on the CR-V VX and the V-Turbo, while the top-of-the-line RSE HEV features auto leveling function. The VX Turbo and the RSE HEV feature piano black grille, while the VT Turbo is differentiated by its honeycomb grille with chrome bar. The stately look carries over to the rear with just touches of sport, with a tailgate spoiler that features an LED high-mount stop lamp and shark fin antenna. The power tailgate comes with a walk-away close function. Other exterior features on the CR-V VX Turbo include rear windshield defogger, rain-sensing front wipers with integrated washer nozzle, and intermittent rear wiper with washer and auto wiper on reverse, roof rails, and black-painted mudguard. The VX Turbo and the V-Turbo ride on 18-inch silver aluminum alloy wheels wrapped by 235/60 R18 103H tires. Quite notable in the Tucson is how the LED daytime running lights seem to be part of the grille, only visible once turned on. The turn indicator lights also get the same ingenious parametric lighting treatment. The multi-face reflector headlamps are framed at the ends of the bumper. They come with auto light function. The rear combination light design uses the same principles as in the front to come up with a distinctive, instantly recognizable look for the new Tucson. Also notable is how Hyundai seemingly incorporated its logo into the rear glass window while ingeniously hiding the wipers under the rear spoiler with high-mount stoplight. Both the 19-inch alloy rims of the GLS Plus and the 18-inch alloy rims of the GLS also stand out when compared to those on the competition. Honda is known for combining elegance and modernity in cabin design and amenities. The 6th generation CR-V manifests this quite effectively in a roomy and comfortable cabin. The CR-V VX Turbo as well as the V-Turbo is a 7-seater with 3 rows of seats, all upholstered in leather that also wraps the shift knob. The driver gets an 8-way power adjusting seat with memory. The front passenger seat power adjusts 4 ways. The second row seat for 3 splits and reclines 60/40 and come with 1 action sliding seat to help with ingress and egress into the third row seat for 2 that splits and reclines 50/50. The VX Turbo cabin features wood accents that soften the piano black finish. The RS-EH-EV features brushed metal accents. The dash is highlighted by the 10.2-inch full digital instrument cluster that provide all the important information a driver needs, including speed and time, range and fuel, driver attention. Catering to much of the needs of our digital gadget age, the Honda CR-V VX also comes with a 15-watt wireless charger to augment the USB-A and USB-C charging ports found in the cabin. Also combining retro and modernity is the dual and tri-zone automatic air conditioning system that features rotary control knobs and digital display and illumination, as well as rear aircon ventilation on the center console and roof. Bold may not be the word that comes to mind when describing the Tucson interior. Elegant, minimalist, posh may be better. Also, roomy, as it can sit 5 adults comfortably in leather-upholstered seats. The driver's seat on the GLS Plus power adjusts and features lumbar support. The driver's seat is well bolstered. The leather-covered steering wheel manually tilts and telescopes and comes with buttons and switches for the audio as well as cruise control. Hyundai describes the dash design concept as akin to a waterfall, everything falling smoothly down. The instrument cluster is displayed on what looks like a freestanding 10.25-inch tablet. Hyundai also attempts to integrate the infotainment display and automatic air conditioning display and controls into one smooth and clutter-free front console. Most controls done by touch on the display except for power and audio volume and tune file controls that use scroll wheels and the temperature mode controls which use toggle switches. The use of multi-air vents cools the cabin more evenly. The infotainment system in the CR-V VX Turbo features a 9-inch touchscreen display with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth, hands-free telephone and audio streaming, USB input, 8 speakers. The Tucson GLS is equipped with an 8-inch touchscreen display, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, customizable voice recognition, 6 speakers that include 2 tweeters, and Bluetooth. Driving the VX Turbo is a breeze. The DOHC DI VTEC turbocharged 4-cylinder 1498cc gasoline engine churns out 190 PS at 6,000 RPM and 240 Nm of torque that maxes out at 1,700 to 5,000 RPM. All that power and torque is set smoothly to all 4 wheels via a continuously variable transmission and real-time all-wheel drive system. The leather-wrapped 3-spoke steering wheel provides good and comfortable grip, and its tilt and telescopic function, combined with a power-adjusting seat, allows driver to easily get the perfect driving position. Hondas are known for providing electric power steering that balances ease and solid control. Steering is light at very low speeds, like when parking, and progressively gets heavier at greater speeds for more stable handling. The steering wheel also comes with controls for such things as the audio system, the multi-information display, adaptive cruise control, and voice assistant function. Helping make driving the CR-V more pleasurable is a suspension using front McPherson struts and multi-link system at the rear that is soft enough to ride over bumps well, yet firm enough for good stability rounding curves at speed. Adding to confidence in braking, knows the CR-V comes with 17-inch disc brakes on all 4 wheels, ventilated in front and solid in the rear. Hyundai brought in 2 Tucson variants, the GLS Plus powered by a SmartStream D2.0 1998cc diesel engine, generating 186 PS and 460 Nm of torque, and the GLS powered by a SmartStream G2.0 1999cc gasoline engine, putting out 156 PS and 192 Nm of torque. The diesel engine is mated to an 8-speed shift-by-wire automatic transmission with the GLS Plus getting paddle shifters. The gasoline variant comes with a 6-speed automatic transmission. The Hyundai Tucson rides on a suspension featuring the now common front McPherson struts rear multi-link combo. With this, ride comfort and handling compares well against the competition in the compact SUV segment. The brake system gets 16-inch discs on all 4 wheels, ventilated in front, which can compare better than well against the competition, some of which still use drums in the rear. All 3 variants of the 6th generation CR-V available locally come with Honda Sensing, a suite of advanced driving and safety features. These include adaptive cruise control, low-speed follow, collision mitigation braking system, lane keeping assist system, road departure mitigation, forward collision warning, lane departure warning, auto high beam, and lead car departure notification. Honda has also equipped the latest CR-Vs with much of the safety and driver assist features and tech now standard in top-grade vehicles. CR-Vs come with a nearly full alphabet of safety systems that include ABS, EBD, VSA, HSA, ESS, AHA, HDC, and TPMS. Also standard in the Honda CR-V are dual SRS airbags, side curtain airbags, knee airbags, 3-point ELR seatbelts for 7, seatbelt reminders for front and second row occupants, child safety lock, child seat anchors, driver attention monitor, Honda Lane Watch. Anti-lock braking system and electronic stability control help keep driver in control, especially in inclement weather and slippery road conditions, or from mistakes from aggressive driving. Hyundai has also equipped the Tucson at least for local release downhill brake control, hill start assist control, trailer stability assist, manual speed limiter, tire pressure monitoring system, and immobilizer. Parking is helped along by rear view monitor with dynamic guidance in front and rear parking distance warning. Standard for safety are 6 airbags, child safety rear door locking, anchors for child seat, and electrochromic rear view mirror.
In this head-to-head, the CR-V has a longer list of features than the Tucson, but is also significantly more expensive. The question now is which provides more value for money?
Isuzu Mu-X. Take the lead.
Are you into grassroots racing? Slaloms, autocross, time attacks, and circuit racing? Do you like to keep your daily ride in tip-top condition? Do you want to improve the performance and ride of your vehicle? Then head over to Fixed Stop Auto Service along 91 Congressional Avenue, Project 8 in Quezon City. Fixed Stop Auto Service can level up the performance and ride of your daily ride or weekend racer of all brands, models, and makes, from Japanese, American, European, and all other global manufacturers. Fixed Stop Auto Service offers preventive maintenance services, as well as upgrades of brakes, suspension, and other mechanical works. Fixed Stop also caters to all your needs for performance tires and accessories to make your dream vehicle stand out on the road or for just your enjoyment. For appointments, call 0917-803-8283 or message us on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/fixedstopautoservice.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special feature is next. This special feature takes us to the Go Electrified with Toyota event held at the Bonifacio Global City in Taguig last December, where people enjoyed test driving almost a full lineup of Toyota's hybrid offerings, as well as those from Lexus in the country.
We're here right now at the Bonifacio High Street Amphitheater of the Bonifacio Global City for the Go Electrified with Toyota event. And right here we are very proud to present to the public the entire lineup of Toyota Motor Philippines electrified vehicles. And also our display for this weekend includes the electrified vehicles of our premium brand Lexus. Toyota Motor Philippines, we have a leave no one behind philosophy, meaning on the road to electrification and carbon neutrality, we acknowledge that it will only work, we can only get a positive environmental impact if we go for mass adoption of electrified vehicles. So that's why we are offering a very wide range of electrified vehicles or hybrid electric vehicles for the public to choose from so that they can shift to an electrified vehicle that suits their lifestyle and their needs. So we have complete range of electrified vehicles. Our HEVs, we have sedan like the Corolla Altis and Camry. We also have the crossovers like the Yaris Cross and Corolla Cross, the SUV RAV4, and just recently our very first premium van that is hybrid electric, which is the Alphard. And of course, we also have very first 7-seater electrified MPV, which is the Toyota Zenith. Right now, when we say electrified vehicles, the most common technology that people associate with it are the battery electric vehicles. But at Toyota, we believe in a multiple pathway approach so that the market in any country can choose from electrified solution that is most apt for their current situation. In the Philippines, we have the hybrid electric vehicles, and just recently, Toyota Motor Philippines through the Lexus brand has introduced the very first BEV of the brand, which is the Lexus RZ. Toyota actually is spreading information and also encouraging the use of other technologies like plug-in HEVs and also an emerging technology, FCEV. And of course, you've heard about Toyota being serious in exploring and developing other carbon neutral options in powering cars like hydrogen and other environment friendly fuels.
Toyota has been one of the first to bring hybrid vehicles to the country and continues to lead the way in offering more models and variants of electrified vehicles. Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. An earlier edition of Car Review checked out the new Maxus D60 Elite, Maxus Philippines' entry into the tight 7-seater compact SUV crossover market. This time is the turn of the Maxus D60 Pro, the 5-seater variant.
Maxus Philippines brought in the D60, a nominally compact SUV to compete price-wise in the subcompact segment, now one of the hottest in the country in terms of vehicle sales. The D60 arrived in two variants, the Elite, a 7-seater that should fit nicely as a family vehicle, and the Pro, a 5-seater SUV that should do well for those looking for a comfortable daily drive in the city and a competent weekend ride. The Maxus D60 Pro, like the Elite, is 4,720mm long, 1,860mm wide, and 1,736mm tall, with a 2,760mm wheelbase. it may be a little hard to tell the Pro from the Elite by looking from the outside. The 5-seater comes with a black radiator grille with silver highlights, as well as 17-inch alloy wheels and 215/65R17 tires, while the 7-seater features a distinctive cobweb grille design and 18-inch alloy rims with 235/55R18 tires. Like the Elite, the Pro comes with roof rails, daylight running lights, rear fog lamp, rear window defogger, but the auto headlights on the 5-seater comes in halogen instead of LED, and the side view mirrors power adjust but do not power fold. The Maxus D60 Pro interior is not as feature-packed as the Elite, but it comes with enough of the comfort and convenient features to make it good value for money. The Pro is equipped with power windows, central door locking, manual air conditioning with rear aircon vents, a multifunction steering wheel, even cruise control, but not the keyless entry and push start that comes with the Elite. But both share the same infotainment system with 8-inch touchscreen display, USB and Bluetooth connectivity, and 6 speakers. The Pro features sporty fabric upholstery for the seats. The driver's seat manually adjusts 6 ways. The front passenger seat just slides and reclines, adjusts 4 ways. The second row seat for 3 splits 60/40, slides and reclines, and comes with center armrest. Underneath the hood of the Maxus D60 is a 1,490cc 4-cylinder turbocharged and intercooled gasoline engine with direct fuel injection that generates 169 PS at 5,500 revolutions per minute and 250 Nm of torque from 1,700 to 4,300 RPM. The engine powers the front wheels via a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission that provides smooth gear changes. The D60 engine provides a good balance of performance and fuel efficiency that make it both fun and a practical ride. The multifunction steering wheel feels both light and responsive with electronic power steering. The suspension features McPherson struts in front and a multi-link system in the rear. The brake system comes with discs on all 4 wheels. They work to give the D60 a fairly comfortable and stable ride on city streets and country roads. Helping give confidence for a safe ride and drive, the D60 comes equipped with standard safety features and driver assist tech that include driver and front passenger airbags, side airbags, 3-point seatbelts for 5, and ISOFIX. A reverse camera plus rear parking sensors make it safer and easier to park the D60, especially in tight and crowded parking lots. The D60 Pro also comes with electronic parking brake with auto hold, electronic stabilization program, emergency brake assist plus hill hold control, tire pressure monitoring system, and immobilizer.
There's not much that separates the Maxus D60 1.5 Elite and Pro, aside from the number of seats. There's a great expectation in the Maxus camp that both will do well in a crowded market for SUVs and crossovers. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Hi, this is Sydney, and today we're going to talk about turbos and boost controllers. Chances are when you buy a diesel car nowadays, it has a turbocharger. It's not exclusive anymore to high-performance cars like Subarus or Evos or racing cars. Almost every turbo diesel on sale now from any manufacturer has one of these things. And that's why they're great and they do make a lot of power and a lot of torque. Now this turbocharger sucks in air here, pumps it, air goes out here. And this air has pressure in it. The same way that in your mom's pressure cooker, when you reach a certain pressure, the whistle sounds. In the turbocharger, there's a similar mechanism that tells you that, or actually tells the engine that, okay, pressure is right, let's set it at that and don't go any higher. It's this thing. This is called a wastegate. Inside here is a diaphragm that goes forward and backward. What it does is connects to this lever, which opens and closes this flap. Once the pressure goes here, it's correct, it will push this lever out, and this flap will open, bleeding off some of the exhaust gases. Now, there's a way to increase the boost, which is using a boost controller. And it's this little thing. Basically what this is a valve. Air goes here, air goes out there. This little knob restricts how much pressure it goes in here. So if you blow here, you twist it, only little air comes out here, or a lot of air comes out here, delaying the signal to open and close the wastegate. And this thing simply just installs in between pressure side here and the wastegate. So the simplest is this goes here, this goes here, that goes there. That's the simplest way to go about it. Or the other way that they recommend is to a little bit more complicated but can do a little bit more precise is this way. In a nutshell, this is how it's connected. So how this works is this. There's pressure inside this line that goes to the wastegate. What we're doing here is we're bleeding some of the pressure off here. So let's say this one comes out at 14 psi. But since you're letting out some of the pressure here, pressure that goes here is less, maybe 12. So here you're bleeding 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 psi. By adjusting this knob here, there's a plus and a minus here. The plus and minus here don't mean anything. It does not mean 1 click is 1 psi, 2 click is 2 psi. No. Every car is different. Every turbocharger behaves differently. So the only way for you to properly adjust is if you have a working and accurate boost gauge installed in your car, or you have it brought to a dyno. So you can see if the adjustments that you're making are making power indeed, and if it's enough, because this one here will now connect to the boost sensor of the dyno itself. Now when you open your engine, most people can identify some of the basic parts, like this is the air filter, this is where you put in the oil, that's the battery, that's pretty much it. And for turbo diesel cars, like on this Montero where we're going to install the boost controller, this is your turbo down here. That's the turbocharger right there. This is the compressor side. That's the turbine side or the exhaust. The wastegate is actually down here, this rod here. That's where the wastegate is. That's what controls how much boost pressure is enough, and then it opens the flap. So all the air the car gets comes from here, the air box. Then once it goes in, it gets burned. Exhaust gas goes out here. And this is where we're going to install the boost controller. So this is the boost controller installed. It's just this little thing. Then later on, once we're finished setting it, we're going to secure it here somewhere with a zip tie. And then here, this is a lock nut. We will tighten this so no makulit car wash boy is going to make me hit this when they do a car wash, because if they do, it'll mess up your boost settings. So here, there's a plus and a minus. We start here by making the knob all the way to the minus. So this is basically stock boost. Then we'll slowly rotate it to the plus side while watching on the dyno how much boost we actually get. Now as you can see, we have the boost controller on one side, then we have this thing connected to the dyno. This is where the ECU reads boost. This is in the manifold, and it goes to this sensor. This thing's called a manifold absolute pressure sensor. This converts pressure into voltage that the ECU can understand, and this is what also it references. Let's say, okay, at 2 volts, it's this much pressure. At 3 volts, it's this much pressure. Therefore, we give this much fuel and that much fuel. And that's how it works.
That's our featured Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this episode of Electronic Automobile Magazine informative as well as entertaining. Check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. In honor of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Wee Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.